What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another video on high altitude investing. I hope you enjoyed my little guitar intro there for you guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and comment down below with wherever you are in this world. As today's video, I'm going to be talking about 3 reasons why I think XMR will be headed to $10,000 in its next cycle. XMR is one of my favorite personal cryptocurrencies to invest in, and one that I have been investing in, and actually was able to buy my first car when I very first got into trading off of profits with XMR. So I've been around this coin for a long time. I've seen how its market cycles work, and I see a similar market cycle playing out to one of the earliest market cycles that it ever made. So I'm really excited to be sharing with you today my top 3 reasons why I think XMR will go to $10,000 in its next cycle. So without further ado, let's get right into this. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and switch to my coin signals right here. And we are going to look at the XMR chart specifically on the logarithmic chart, because this is where I'm seeing the most useful data in the big picture and why I think we'll go to the $10,000 level in its next cycle. So first of all, I wanted to point out that XMR does actually have a very large parallel channel that it has been moving in for quite some time now. And we can actually go down to the lower left part right here and extend that parallel channel line, and you'll see that we formed the resistance right here very nicely, came down to this major support level right here very nicely as well, came up to this resistance level right here perfectly, and came back down to this support level right here again. So we've got a very nice upward pointing bullish channel for XMR. The other thing, so that's the first thing that I wanted to point out. The number 1 reason is the bullish channel. And the other thing I wanted to point out about this channel is we don't see the price data before right here, but I can assume that there was a 1 wave created in the market down here. So this would have been a 1 and a 2 wave. So we're going to go ahead and label our Elliott wave. Sometimes with Elliott wave theory, to find your 1 wave, if it got added to an exchange or something, it could have been an ICO, and there was actually value of the coin in its cycle before it got added. So when you find the 1 wave, sometimes you have to draw it like this, where you see the beginning, just like the end of the cycle rather than the full cycle itself. So we have a 1 and a 2 wave, or at least that's what I found in a lot of these market cycles, is you have to kind of envision where that 1 wave was, because you don't have the full price data of all of its value across time, because it got added to exchanges. And then this right here is a number 3 wave. And right here is a number 4 wave. And we can see a 5th wave coming for XMR. So if you guys haven't checked out my honest view on Litecoin, go ahead and check out that video as well, because we are using channels on the logarithmic with that chart. This is very typical Elliott wave structure inside of a bullish channel on the long term. We also have a very nice rising volume, rising price, and then falling volume, falling price, and then rising volume, rising price. And right here we have for the most part, falling volume, falling price, all up until just very recently when we landed onto the support level. We got a nice spike in volume right there. So you guys, as long as this horizontal support level can hold right here, then I'm going to expect that we start to curl in the market on Monero and start to make higher highs and trend back upwards to some higher prices, in which case Monero is extremely, extremely undervalued right now. So that's the number one reason, and the number two reason, the bullish channel and the Elliott wave structure and landing onto major support. The number three reason is because of the bullish volume profile. That is very, very nice, you guys, to see this type of volume structure. Also, in Elliott wave theory, if the three wave contains the most volume, then you are likely to be counting your Elliott waves correctly, because a lot of times the three wave contains the most volume in the market. So I think this is the correct Elliott wave count for Monero. And if we use the Elliott extension tool from then on out, so we're measuring from the bottom of the two wave to the top of the three wave to the bottom of the four wave, you can actually see that around $10,000 per Monero would be the 21618. So that is a Fibonacci number. As you guys know, Fib numbers, if you don't know anything about them, Fibonacci is very useful in trading. And if we go over to Wikipedia right here, you can check this out. It's super awesome to have this in your trading toolbook. Fibonacci numbers are like 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, because you just add the previous number with the next number. So 1 plus 1 equals 2, 2 plus 3 equals 5, 3 plus 5 equals 8, 8 plus 5 equals 13, 13 plus 8 equals 21. And so 21 is a Fibonacci number. And the golden ratio is also why we use the .618 in our Fibonacci targets. So everything is lining up perfectly. We have number one reason, the bullish channel. Number two reason, the Elliott wave structure. Number three reason is our volume profile. And we're also gifted with a kind of like a fourth reason, but really just the cherry on top, that our Fibonacci extension of the 21618 lands directly near the top of this channel at around $10,000 per Monero. So that's what I'm expecting in the long-term price. One other thing that I wanted to show you guys on the linear chart right here, this whole fractal right here, this whole market cycle that happened from down here all the way up to right here and then all the way back down to right here, actually looks identical to the first market cycle that I traded on Monero and made a lot of money doing so. And well, I mean, at the time it was a lot of money to me. And this right here is what we wanted to look at right here. So this little market cycle right here, we have this bottom right here, this peak right here, and this dip right here. So that's what I think XMR has done, just in a bigger version of that now, right? And so if that fractal repeats, since this is just a bigger version of that little one that we just drew out, then we could see a large growth for Monero, and it lines up with our logarithmic chart and everything. So we have confluence in all of our freaking indicators. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button. And if you have any comments or questions, or really just want to let me know where you are in the world, that would be awesome. Use the comment section below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, stay profitable out there.